What is this craziness I'm watching? This show is insanity. Like, for real. Oh my gosh. I might leave this as a teaser just so people will be like, what is he talking about? Well, come Friday, you're gonna find out. Anyway, this is my review for Doom Patrol episode 5, Paw Patrol. Now, with a name like that, I mean, if you have small kids, you probably have heard the word Paw Patrol or the title Paw Patrol. This ain't have nothing to do with that. This was the most craziest foolishness, insanity that I think I've ever seen. Like, this show, I said it before in the first episode, that this show reminds me of Supernatural, what else? Angel, and definitely Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but on steroids, fam. Because this joint, I was like, first off, the end of the world happened, right? And then it was kind of just like, people just starting to get poofed away by this, like, legitimate eye in the sky. And I'm like, this is insanity. Like, this is something you'll see on Rick and Morty. Like, for real, for real. Show me what you got. Like, on that kind of level of insanity. And it's kind of just like, then you have Chief, you know, Niles back, and then Mr. Nobody, Alan Tudyk's character, and like, he's back narrating, which is just epicness. Like, just hearing him is just epicness. He is doing such a good, like, for real, there's some really good acted performances in this episode. But just watching them two riff off together, I was like, man, I don't know what he wants to do with Chief, but he literally had this man going around in circles. I was like, what the heck is this? And then to bring him back, like, this trigger to make him throw up, be like, this Nobody. And I was just like, Vic, yo, come on, bro. Like, calm yourself down. Like, a little too impulsive here now. But their contingency was to use Crazy Jane's alternative doctor personality. The doctor personality has this ability of being able to persuade or read or just change or alter somebody's mind. And I was like, what the flip? And so the crazy thing about it is your girl, Diane Guerrero, that plays the role of Crazy Jane, she is amazing. Like, she does such a good job. Because in the beginning we see her in this punk rock kind of like mosh pit, and she just goes ham on somebody. Then they transfer that to her being back and just getting like decimated and tortured, but yet saying like she's still going back. It's kind of like a hybrid of Harley Quinn mixed with your boys James McAvoy's The Beast, or Kevin. And it's kind of like, it literally feels like a hybrid of that, because like she just exhibits all these different raw emotions so excellently. Like, when she was sitting there getting the cult together, I was like, what is this for? And normally I'd be like, I would be reminded of Jesus, and I do. Like, I was like, I'm not for any of this. Like, all of this is just way too out there. But it's like so out there that it's just like, only a comic book could do something like this, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's so epic. Really, it's so freaking epic. And so I'm like, this might be my favorite episode for real, because so much they covered, so much ground that they covered, that I was kind of just like, yo, what in the world did I just watch? On top of that, some compelling things just happened, man. Like, Rita, actress played Rita, had a really compelling arc when she was talking to the young boy, and it's kind of just like, he had this, you know, realization that it's his fault, but it really wasn't his fault. And even like when Crazy Jane was talking with the lady that freaking died and became whatever she became, this giant force or whatever, and she kind of was like, I think I used to have one of these. I was like, this is some sad, messed up stuff. Like, everything that was happening to Jane when she was like in the psych ward, like all of that legitimately, I was kind of just like, I felt goosebumps. Not goosebumps. Like, it felt like my skin was crawling. Like, I felt like this is disgusting. Like, this is really, I hadn't felt like that since Zack Snyder's Sucker Punch. Like, for real. I didn't know where they were gonna go with this. I legit thought she was about to be lobotomized, for real. But And then like Chief and Jane's relationship, it makes so much more sense now. Everybody's arc makes so much more sense now. On top of that, like what happened with Victor at the end, like, and just nobody just like he breaks. He's breaking him down, man. He's breaking Vic down mentally, and I don't know if, you know, when he needs these repairs, if it's like hurting him or if it's like removing pieces of his skin or flesh when it happens. I really don't know. But I mean, it's some great visual effects in this. It's just all this this insanity. And then your boy, Mr. Negative Man, having some really good dissections of his own personality when he was talking to Chief as well. Just all around, everybody's arc was just so great. And then the icing on the cake, when like he was talking to James, like, need you to go and find something for me, and just remember this one specific name. And I was like, what in the heck is he talking about? And then it was like, Doom Patrol. This is a perfect episode. Like, it's so perfectly insane. It's so insane. But hope you guys enjoyed my review. My reaction, I'm gonna be posting that a little bit later on. But I'll talk to you guys a little later on. Keep it locked. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Hope you all been enjoying this. Peace, guys.